In this video, we'll cover the most common symptoms of a bad neutral safety switch in your car. If you're interested in learning more about this issue, let's get started. To understand the symptoms better, let's first look at what the neutral safety switch does in your car. This is a safety feature that prevents the engine from starting unless the transmission is in the neutral or park position. It makes sure that the car cannot start in gear, which helps prevent accidental rollaway and improves safety. Now, let's take a look at the symptoms in more detail. Symptom number 1, inconsistent starting. You might have problems starting your engine intermittently. It may start sometimes and not start at other times, depending on the position of the transmission lever. This happens because the neutral safety switch is not working properly and may not detect if the transmission is in the park or neutral. As a result, you might notice that shifting the transmission lever slightly can sometimes help the engine start. Symptom number 2, dashboard indicator lights. Some vehicles have dashboard lights that can signal problems with the transmission range sensor or neutral safety switch. If the neutral safety switch is not working correctly, these lights might turn on and could trigger a DTC like P07-05, which indicates a malfunction in the transmission range sensor circuit. These indicators can help you spot issues with the switch or sensor, which can affect your vehicle's ability to start or run properly. Symptom number 3, engine starts in gear. If the neutral safety switch fails, the engine might start even when the transmission is in gear, like drive or reverse. This is dangerous because the car could start moving unexpectedly, which can lead to accidents or injuries. The switch is meant to prevent the engine from starting unless the transmission is in park or neutral, so a failure can create safety risks and make it harder to control the vehicle. Symptom number 4, engine stalling. In some cases, a faulty neutral safety switch can cause the engine to stall unexpectedly while driving. This happens if the switch can't accurately detect the transmission's position. When the switch fails, it might cause the engine to shut off or lose power, which can be dangerous and lead to a sudden loss of control while driving. Symptom number 5, inability to shift gears. If the neutral safety switch malfunctions, it can prevent the vehicle from shifting out of the park, even if you press the brake pedal and follow all other starting procedures. This happens because the switch may not correctly detect that the transmission is in the park position. As a result, you might find that you can't move the transmission into drive or reverse, which makes it hard or impossible to drive the vehicle. Symptom number 6, engine doesn't start. Now, the most common sign of a faulty neutral safety switch is that the engine won't start when the transmission is in park or neutral. This switch is meant to make sure the vehicle only starts in these gears for safety reasons. If the switch isn't working correctly, it might not detect that the transmission is in the right position, so the engine might not start or could start in the wrong gear. There you have it, the common symptoms of a bad neutral safety switch. If you're sure the switch is the problem, you should get it replaced to ensure your vehicle's safety. Take your car to a trusted mechanic who can confirm the issue and replace the switch. Replacing it usually costs between $150 and $300, including parts and labor. But the prices can vary based on your car's make and model and local labor rates, so it's always a good idea to get a few quotes from different repair shops to make sure you get a fair price. We hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, make sure to like and subscribe so we can assist you. Fix it!